looks good. Alright. Are we? Okay, we're at one of my settlements. So, there was one thing I don't know if I made clear or talked about as much in my previous video on Cyberpunk, and with Skyrim and Fallout 4. I mostly talked about how those were better games in a lot of ways, and while I got to the role-playing stuff when it comes to mostly the dialogue and the way it affects, as well as the effects that your choices eventually have on the world itself, such as, for example, either choosing one side of the war and the other, as well as even side quests having different things to happen. Like certain characters might dislike you for the rest of the game, or like you, or certain characters will just die off completely and you'll never see them again, as well as just the effect you see visually in the world, such as a change of guards, important characters, and even destruction to certain towns or cities, depending on which ones you attack. And with Fallout, it's between the war between the different factions, the quests, reward items, and entire characters and companions that you miss out on and can die and be lost completely. So it looks like I have some. Let's go to Crater House. But I want to talk about the role-playing stuff. This was brought up. This was talked about, of course, in Actman's video on Diablo 4. I remember him saying, "Oh, I wonder what role I should play in this game." And that's what we're going to kind of talk about today, is the roles of each of these games. And the reason I use Skyrim and Fallout 4 is because Skyrim and Fallout 4 are always laughed at and referred to as the babies RPG of their respectable series, when what I'm trying to show is that Cyberpunk, while loved by many and is apparently getting good ratings on Steam, which is like, why? What is with people? The game's barely changed. It has not made the same fixes and development that game has actually tried, like No Man's Sky. It hasn't really tried that hard with its changes and developments. So with something like let's get these. I don't know why I'm part of the Children of Adam group, and yeah, I get attacked by these Children of Adam. I guess they're different from the ones in Far Harbor. But I want to tell you that there's a lot more role-playing options to both Fallout 4 and to Skyrim. Skyrim especially. Like, if you've seen those videos of Grenolf and Camelworks and all that, who have done made characters that are all different role plays, have their own unique backstories and stuff that they give them. And I'll rush through these guys. No. Yeah, I hate fighting the Children of Adam here. They do a lot. They are quite a threat, even at my level 94. Oh, boy. Oh, that's coming from behind me. They are putting a lot of rads on me. But, wait a minute, doesn't that clear up more? I probably should have just used one. There we go. Okay, is that... Oh, there's... I should use a stim pack. Look how many I have at this point. I'm level 94, by the way. Because I am a crazy person and I play a lot of Fallout and Skyrim even. I think I play Skyrim more, but I have played a lot of Fallout, admittedly. Thanks for the melon. Got him. Good. Alright. Is this area finally marked as cleared? Where is it? There we go. Okay, so the Brotherhood of Steel quests are actually helping me clear these out. That's good. Oh, we got a quest right there. What is this? Oh, that's the... Okay, I'll take care of that in a sec. Let's go here, though. So, when it comes to builds, there's just not enough creativity and outfits and weapon variety to make proper builds. So even if there's like YouTubers who make, or anybody in general who can find creative builds to make, I'm sure it'll never reach the limits of Skyrim or Fallout. It will definitely have limits faster than Skyrim and Fallout. I bet there's still builds people are making in Skyrim and Fallout to this day. And hell, even I tried doing that. I've found so many builds I can do in Skyrim and Fallout. I made a Deathclaw build as well as a Super Mutant build. Oh. Holy crap, did you see the damage on my sword there? A lot. It's because I have the sharpness on this sword, as well as I think over time it does more and more damage the more you hit someone. Yeah, increased damage after each consecutive hit on the same target. 8 damage, that's crazy. It's auto-saving, so give it a sec. But, excuse me. Oh, it looks like my door I need to go through is back there. Can you move out of my way, please? Yeah, there's a lot of builds to both Skyrim and Fallout. Cyberpunk just isn't creative enough to have that many role-playing builds that you can create. As well, both in the armor and the weapons. Like, you have a lot of the same samurai swords, but maybe different colored, both in the stats and the actual color of the physical weapon. To that same argument being said with all the uniforms. You either have skanky hoe uniforms, which there are a lot of, with just different colors, or you have maybe there's a police officer uniform, or maybe some dress suits, and then there's just different color variants of those, and then there's of course, the samurai mask and helmet, which also have different color variants, and of course, the famous jackets being put on all the cover art and advertisement for Cyberpunk, where it's got the glowing collar. Oh, there's someone here, all right. Your death. Where's your friend? Oh, this is a different entry point to this place. I remember this place. Okay, there we go. Completed their quests already. It was pretty quick. But yeah, there's so many, like, there's just not enough creativity. Then the weapons have the same problem, where they're just different colored weapons, and there's not enough variety to the weapon types. So you could roleplay as maybe, say, like a mob gangster, or a mantis blade wielding maniac, some cyberpunk, of course, character living up to the name, so to say, as well as using the laser whip. And then there's Skanky Ho class. And kind of a samurai. I try, like, it would be cool to do a Witcher, but I feel like the game isn't cool enough to make you be able to roleplay as a Witcher in that universe, even though they give you like a Witcher jacket and sword that you can get. Um, the game just doesn't give you a whole lot of weapons in general to work with. And doing the disarming stuff because it gives me XP. Let's see. I don't want grenades. So get rid of that. Use this. I thought that was a let's see. I'm gonna see if there's more ammo in here. But they don't give you enough like outfits and stuff to fool around with, and I've already talked about the perks a little bit in the previous video I made, where I don't think the game gives you enough perks to mess around with, and most of the perks don't even work for the most part. Like the human body shield one doesn't really work properly. And no amount of mods is going to help change that, really. There's just a lot more builds you can do with something like Fallout 4 and Skyrim. In Fallout 4 and Skyrim, you have so many to work with. Let's take Fallout 4 here. You could be a raider. You could roleplay as a raider and use mostly pipe weapons. Be some Mad Max dude, wear that cage armor there, which is my favorite looking armor set in the game. And either roleplay with using some melee weapons like a sledgehammer or something. Oh, it came down the elevator door. Sorry, sir. I'll take your stuff now. You could roleplay as like a raider, or you could roleplay as Grognak the Barbarian, or the Silver Shroud, even down to the goofy dialogue options. So, yeah, there's just a lot more options, both in the weapons and in the looks and skills and perks in general, that help to build your character for you. And I feel that Cyberpunk just doesn't have enough of that freedom. Oh, they found one of them before I could. Oh wow, they found both of them. Where are they? Okay, here they are. Oh, I don't want to. Tire irons. Get those out of my inventory, please. Where are they? So, but yeah, you can roleplay with different weapons, different armor. You could be like a Brotherhood of Steel dude, wear a full set of Brotherhood of Steel armor and use giant Gatling lasers and miniguns. Or you could be just about so many things in frickin' Fallout 4, restricted to different weapons, pipe weapons. You could be a cowboy using revolvers, or play as a cowboy. If you wanted to do like a melee raider or something, or even like a gunner, you could be a gunner and use like assault rifles and more tactical weaponry. Or a hunter, you could be a hunter. The DLCs, the expansions, give you even more clothing and weapons and stuff to allow you more freedom to roleplay. This isn't even including mods, because mods would add even more, and you could argue the same with Cyberpunk, but it's like Cyberpunk's never going to reach that level that Fallout and Skyrim have already reached. It's going to take a long time to reach that, and by then I would think that people would stop or just slow down on modding Cyberpunk eventually. It's just never going to reach that level. Not in a million years, no. But with that, Skyrim has even more, and I know they designate your characters to having specific backgrounds in Fallout 4, but they still do a way better job with the freedom that you can still choose with the game, and the play style of how you choose. They still do a great job. where I don't really feel like that's reflected neither in the dialogue or the game or the gameplay. There's just not enough going on there to keep it interesting. Now there's apparently, let's take care of this, the dude that's down here. There's just not enough options, and you've already seen Skyrim has so many different builds. Like I told you, I made a Deathclaw and a super mutant build in that game using an orc and an Argonian. From fist build, even in Fallout you can do that same thing, fist build, to making a background and story for your character. I know they give you Street Kid and stuff in Cyberpunk, but it's not enough, and after a while it becomes really just mediocre. You don't really feel it, like, once again, because of the clothing and weapon variety that it gives you, it's just not enough to really roleplay. Whereas Skyrim, you have so many different types of melee weapons, ranged weapons, magic, shouts, all that kind of goodies. And you can make so many different builds out of those. You make a shout build. You can make... Oh, hello. I was even thinking I like making scientist or something in frickin' Fallout 4.
Ready, sir?
Oh, this is a different looking guy.
Let's do this. Roger that. Here's the location. I'll follow your lead, sir.
Okay. Data HDNN. Whoa, what happened to my screen? I think it's because the frickin' light is flashing into it. Let's get over here so that the light isn't flashing into my screen. There we go. Alright. GNN. Is that this place? Oh, no, it's not. Oh. There it is. But they don't give you enough to roleplay with in Cyberpunk, and with something like Skyrim, you have so many different races with their own unique abilities to each of them, and different classes you can do, different, even when it comes to the stones that you can find scattered throughout the world that give you extra buffs to your abilities and stuff, or to your character. Different armor sets, different, just everything. Different way you can roleplay your character. And you have much more freedom there than you do in Fallout 4, technically, and yet Fallout 4 has so many ways you can technically play it, roleplay it. So technically Fallout 4 still counts as a roleplay. Maybe I should probably use a gun for this. Oh, what should I use? Got a lot of health on you. There's a guy that's up there. That guy is going to murder us. Oh. Freaking blood bugs trying to get us. You can, and frickin' Fallout, I just realized you could roleplay as the Mechanist. Have, like, robot characters with you, kinda like how I have right now. I kinda did that most of my playthrough, honestly. Just use, robot-related guns or something, I don't know. Laser guns. or you could roleplay as a courser or an institute synth. There's a lot of options there, where you could choose any enemies as well to roleplay as in Fallout, in Skyrim, as well as with all the different races, weapons, and armor that it gives you. You could roleplay as whatever in that game. So many things to roleplay as. They just give you way more variety and creativity to the weapons, armor, and characters and stats, perks, so on and so forth in both Fallout and Skyrim. There's just not enough they give you of that in Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk is not creative enough. I don't feel like the developers really put a whole lot of thought. Oh, what the hell? They just straight up went in. Oh, it's the guy with the... Oh man, he came down here. But yeah, they just don't give you enough to work with. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna take care of something. The hell? Just saw it though. What the hell? That was weird. But yeah, they just, like, once again, they just don't give you enough resources and stuff to utilize the roleplay with. Alright, let's get in here, take care of these gunners. This guy got hit with a mini nuke, so I'm hoping he doesn't die in here. I think that's most of what I have to say, because, like, I think you can kind of piece together a lot of this stuff yourself. That there's just not a whole lot that they give you to utilize the roleplay with. Oh frick! I ran out of freaking ammo on that. How's this? Why is my health so low? Like, any of the enemies you can see, and I think that's another thing, is because of how lackluster the enemy variety is too in Cyberpunk, it just doesn't give you enough to roleplay with, or as. Can we die already? Jeez. You just got so much more variety in melee weapons, ranged weapons, and so much more. When it comes to something like, Fallout and Skyrim, you just got so much more to work with. Same with enemies. You can even roleplay as enemies from the opposite game. Okay, there's my scribe dude. So there's somebody up there. I need to find a way up there. Clearly not here. We have to go on the way back here.
Who's there?
Oh, shut up. Here's the part that I'm worried about. Now I need Another... Wow, they do not give you that. Wow, there's a lot of guys here. Oh, frick. Yeah, this. Wow, this is hard, man. I'm gonna reload the autosave. Wow, that is ridiculous. Kind of want to tell him to stay back if I can. That is a lot of guys. I think I need explosives or something for that room. And they have a lot of health, too. I actually failed something. That's crazy, isn't it? Is there a way I can... Where is he? Robots, get out of the way. Where is he? Where's my scribe guy? Okay, there he is. You.
You've done a heck of a job, Sentinel. Ad Victoriam. That.
Don't go in there. I gotta use this thing. Out of my way. Jeez, there's a lot going on in here. Okay, they just kind of make up their own mind. That kind of sucks. Okay, this weapon is not doing it for me. Wait. You. Come to me. I have an idea. Look at that. I really wish I could tell you to stay here.
Who's there?
Can I assign my sword? Favorite? Hold on, can I also assign the BFG to something? Alright guys, you might want to stay back for this next part. What the hell, Ada? Where's the scribe? Ada! I'm really getting sick of Ada getting in the way. Let me just check my mission, make sure I didn't fail. Where is it? How are they not dying? What is going on here? Don't stand in the way. How is he not dying from that? Wow, look how much health he has. He's surviving the goddamn PFG. You almost ran into that dude.
Perfect.
Oh, there's a level head in here. I didn't know that. That was quite the ordeal. Jeez. It's a good thing I have this. Are you... He just went off on his own? Why? Are you... All that work and effort, and he goes and runs off on his own. Are you serious? Oh my frickin' goodness, man. Man. The frick. Ugh. Heck. He goes and runs off on his goddamn own. What a dumbass. I really wish I could tell these guys to just stay put somewhere. It won't let me, though. Not that I'm seeing. That pisses me off. That's so annoying. I kinda wish I could get them lost somewhere. Okay. You. Oh my gosh, I'm losing... This is freaking ridiculous, bro. Might have to use the never ending. Jeez. Alright, where's the scribe? So I can keep an eye on him. No, scribe. I can't talk to him. Okay, you guys are dealing with that. I think you can deal with that at least. And again, he did get frickin'... Can I talk to you?
Liberated the Commonwealth. Our job is far from over.
Gosh, that's taking so much of my goddamn health away. Where's the scribe? Did he run off on his own again? Are you serious? Well, where's the scribe? Oh, that I get, like, a really difficult mission only because of this stupid... Oh, there he is. There's one last person in here. I'm gonna use the never-ending rifle on him. And now it says he's up. What? Yeah, this thing isn't as fast as the... And it still wastes ammo, too. Yeah, it's not as fast as the other one. Where's the other one? Yeah, the prototype.
I wonder what caused all the discord around here.
Okay. That clearly wasn't enough. Stop moving. Oh great, I'm out of frickin' ammo again. He died again. I can't stand this quest. Oh my gosh, all the way back there. All the way back there. All the frickin'... Frack. Man. It's all because he got hit by that frickin' mini nuke. I don't know what to do here. I kind of feel like I should just let it fail. This was difficult, man. This was frickin'... No, you know what? I'm letting it fail this time. That frickin' sucks, man. That frickin' sucks. No, I'm not dealing with his frickin' death like this. This is frickin' stupid. Man, why can I not control where he goes? And, like, frick's sake, man. Look how much health these guys have at this frickin' level. I understand they're captains. Wish my AIs were a little better at defending, too. Like, it doesn't feel like they're doing enough. Where even is the scribe? Where did he even die? Did he die in here? Why is there a guy just stuck in this room? Frick you. You frickin' killed the scribe, man. For heck's sake. Man, that frickin' sucks. That really sucks. There's nothing I can do there. I'm not reloading the save. You can forget that. That was just a really awful... That was really awful. I'm just gonna take the failure and go with it because this is too much. Look at that! Look how much ammo I pumped into her, and it's still a better game than frickin' Cyberpunk. God, the frickin' bullet spongy enemies. I guess that's another thing to talk about is the leveling system, which Actman has also brought up in his Diablo 4 video. I think the leveling the level balancing is pretty good in both Fallout 4 and Cyberpunk, and not Cyberpunk, but whatever. I don't know what Cyberpunk's level balancing is because of how varietyless the game is with its enemies and how little times, like outside of the main story, I actually interact with enemies in the world. I just don't notice it. Like, there's not enough there to notice. And when I do get in gun combat, it's just not very fun. It's not very fun to me. Yeah, I frickin' failed this quest. That is frickin' ridiculous, man. All that hard work and effort gone to frickin' waste because my scribe wouldn't frickin' stay in place. He wouldn't stay behind. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be taking any more of those quests from Quinlan. Like, those quests frickin' suck. I will take them when I feel more like I can do this, or it's a location I think that I can do it in. Because goddamn, that was a little ridiculous, man. Keep in mind, gunners fricking suck. There are even super mutants that have, like, I think it's super mutants, gunners. I think there's a third one. I can't remember though. But it's just mostly those two where I realized there are some really bullet spongy, higher leveled enemies, such as like Super Mutant Overlord or Warlord or whatever. And then for them, you saw the captains and corporals had freaking high ass health within the gunners. Like, goddamn, that health was ridiculous.
Attention, all personnel. I'm disappointed I need to address this, but unsanctioned social contact with Commonwealth natives is strictly prohibited. Anyone who is engaged in such fraternization should report to Night Captain K for immediate decontamination.
Got another?
If you don't do away with that attitude,
That is all.
we'll all be wishing it were the other way around. I will notify. When you're ready, another scribe will be lined up for you. But please, be more vigilant this time.
Excuse me. Frick you, I'm not assisting.
Officers,
I'm not doing your stupid quest. Screw you. Screw you. Frick you and your quest. God. I'm gonna give you attitude. Of course I am. Frickin' is that not the way I would frickin' react to I mean, I guess realistically I wouldn't react that way. I would probably be depressed as hell if realistically I saw a witness that happen. But I think I would at least be like, you guys need to shut the frick up, and these guys need to not get in the way. You need a way to have it so you can give them orders, or they will follow orders. 'Cause your dude does not. He did not follow orders. I'm done with Pam's quest. She's for some reason sending me the same location now multiple times to take out a Courser. Take out the Courser later, but that's all I wanted to say on the Fallout, Skyrim, Cyberpunk thing. So I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. It won't load.